Hello students, in this video we are going to cover the properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. Properties for addition and subtractions. Properties. Properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational number for addition and subtraction. The next video we will cover the properties of rational number for multiplication and division. So in this video we generally deals with the properties of rational number for addition and subtraction, and these properties are: number 1, closure property; second is the commutative property; third one is the associative property. Associative property. Fourth is the existence of additive identity. And the last one is existence of additive inverse. So these are the 5 properties which we will cover in this video one by one. Let's start with the first property, that is the closure property. Closure property, number 1 property, this property, closure property. This property tells us that the sum of two rational numbers is always a rational number. Students, means when you add two rational numbers, you will get the sum as a rational number. Let's suppose I have two rational numbers. If I have two rational numbers, let's suppose I have two rational numbers. If P by Q and R by S, these are the representation of the rational numbers, where P and Q, R and S are integers, because P by Q is a rational number, R by S is a rational number, and both denominator is not equal to 0. If P by Q and R by S are two rational numbers, right? When you add these two rational numbers, you will get a new rational number. If I add P by Q plus R by S, then this sum means the addition of two rational number is also a rational number. Right? You can add two rational numbers in any order, but the addition, as per this property, the addition of two rational number is always a rational number. Means आपका जो आंसर आएगा वो भी एक रैशनल नंबर ही होगा. अगर मैं आपको एग्जांपल दूं, if I give the example, if I add 7/2 plus 6 by 2. Let's take 6 by 2. If I add these two rational numbers, what I will get? I will get the answer is 13 upon 2. And you know very well about the LCM, so you can easily add this. So this 13 by 2 is actually the sum of the two rational numbers, but this 13 by 2 is also a rational number. So this is the closure property, right? So this is the closure property. Next property, students, one thing more, you can add these two rational numbers in adding order. See here, 6 by 2 is added to 7 by 2, or you can add 7 by 2 to 6 by 2. If I can add 6 by 2 plus 7 by 2, again the answer is 13 upon 2. So this is the addition of two rational numbers in any order, and that is our second property. So now let's see the second property. What is the second property? Second property is the commutative property. Again, we will see this property in case of rational numbers. Commutative property means you can add two rational numbers in any order. Two rational numbers can be added in any order, right? Let's suppose if I have two rational numbers, again I take P by Q and R by S, right? If P by Q and R by S are two rational numbers, so you can add these two rational numbers in any order, right? Means if I add plus R by S is the one order, that is equal to R upon S plus P upon Q. Means the sum of two rational numbers in any order remains same. The sum of two rational numbers in any order, either R by S is added to P by Q or P by Q is added to R by S. In both the cases, the sum does not alter. इन दोनों के केसेस में आपका जो सम आएगा वो एक रैशनल नंबर ही होगा एज पर द फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, और वो जो सम आएगा दैट रिमेन्स सेम. You can take the example again. If I take the example, again same example, I will take 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Sorry, you can take 1 by 3, no problem. 1 by 3 you can take. You can add this. What you will get? You will get 3 upon 3, because both the denominators are same. Write the common denominator as it is and add the numerator. 2 plus 1, that is 3. 2 plus 1, that is 3. So this is the rational number. As per first property, the sum of two rational numbers is a rational number. Now see the next order. If I add 1 by 3, see here I am writing 2 by 3. Just rewrite both the rational numbers. Firstly in this order, now in this order. We will see the answer is again 3 upon 3. If I reduce this 3 by 3, I will get 1 upon 1, or you can simply say 1. Again 3 divided by 3, again 1. Because you can write the whole numbers, the integers, right, by denominator 1. So all integers, all whole numbers are our rational numbers, right? So 1 is in the form of P by Q. How to write it? By writing 1 in the denominator part, right? So see here, the order in which the two rational numbers are added does not alter the sum. Does not alter the sum means आपका sum change नहीं होगा, right? In case of addition. So this is the second property that is called the commutative property. Next, moves to the third property. The third property is the commutative property. Sorry, is the associative property. Associative property. Associative property. This property is used to add two or more rational numbers in any order. Means in the second property, that is a commutative property, we have add two rational numbers in any order. Now we are taking more than the two rational numbers. More than two rational numbers. Let's suppose I have rational number. If I have rational number, if P by Q, R by S and T by W. P by Q is a simply a representation of a rational number. R by S is again the representation. T by W is again the representation. Generally these are the integers. And in the denominator parts, all denominators is not equal to 0, right? So these are three rational numbers. If I have the three rational numbers, three rational numbers. So these are the three rational numbers. So while adding these three rational numbers, P by Q, R by S and T by W, they can be grouped in any order. They can be grouped in any order. इससे पहले जो प्रॉपर्टी में हमने बात की थी, that is we have taken the two rational numbers. Now here there are three rational numbers. So how they can be grouped? If I take this rational number P by Q as it is, we are doing this property is for the binary operation, that is the addition, right? Our binary operation is addition. So P by Q, right? Or I group these two rational numbers T by W, right? So this is the first order. Again, first order means the sum of the two rational number, that is R by S and T by W, इनका sum हम add किस में कर रहे हैं? P by Q. So they can be grouped in any order, right? Means the sum of the last two rational numbers is added to a rational number, that is P by Q. This is first rational number, this is second, this is third. You can take first, second and third. The sum of the last two rational numbers is added to the first rational numbers. Or you can write a new order, that is P by Q plus R by S, means the sum of the two rational numbers. Again group, sum of the two rational numbers is added to the last rational number. If we have three rational numbers, if we are talking about the three rational numbers, first rational number, second and third, last two उनका sum first में, और the last rational number is added to the sum of the first two rational numbers. So in both these cases the sum does not alter, right? यहाँ इन दोनों केसेस में आप जैसे भी ग्रुप करो टू रैशनल नंबर्स को, you will get the sum same in both the orders. Either you can add in this order or you can add in this order by grouping the two rational numbers, right? So you can group in any order. This is our third property. So you can add, it's related to your second property. So you can add two rational numbers, means the sum of these two rational numbers is added to the first, and the sum of the first two rational numbers is added to the last, right? So this is the third property. Now let's move to the fourth property, and it's a very important property. Fourth property of rational number for addition and subtraction. So subtraction की बात हम बाद में करेंगे, सबसे पहले हम बात करने जा रहे हैं for addition. Fourth property is, students, that is existence of additive identity. Additive identity. Additive identity. Additive identity, right? Existence of the additive identity means in this property the meaning of additive identity is what? Means let's suppose I have one rational number. If I have a rational number, if p by q is a rational number, let's take if p by q is a rational number, right? This is a given rational number, okay? What is actually the meaning of additive identity? Here, what should we add to the given rational number so that it does not lose its identity? Means p by q में हम ऐसा कौन सा नंबर ऐड करें so that the answer will remain p by q, right? That is again a rational number. So what should we add? Means हमें add उसमें rational number ही करना है so that the p by q remains same. So ये जो p by q है ये affected ना हो, इसकी value change ना हो. So what we have to add in p by q? Definitely we will add 0. If we add 0 to our given number, to our rational, that is p by q, 0 is a rational number. As per definition of rational number, that we can write 0 0 by 1, 0 0 by 1. You can write 0. 0 is a rational number, you know very well how you can write 0 0 by 1. That is the p by q form, again the representation of the rational number. So what should we add it to p by q so that it remains same? It remains same, the value of p by q does not change. So definitely we will add 0. If we add 0, what we will get? Again p by q, p by q, right? Or you can add these two rational numbers in any order. That is our second property that we have already discussed, right? You can add this either 0 plus p by q. I am just rewrite and changing its order. First rational number plus second rational number. Second rational number is 0. P by q is my given rational number. So I am adding 0 by, or you can say 0 by 1 to be p by q. But the answer remains p by q. Means इस 0 के add करने पर the p by q does not lose its identity, right? Means we will get the same rational number. So what is the definition of the existence? Means the addition, if I write the addition of any given rational number and 0. Means here we are adding two things, a given rational number is p by q and 0 is our second rational number. तो इनका सम क्या होगा? is always a rational number itself, right? The sum of 0 and the given rational number is the rational number itself. It's a rational number itself, right? और हम 0 को क्या बोलते हैं? What we call 0? 0 is called the additive identity. ये हमारी आइडेंटिटी है जिसके कारण गिवन रैशनल नंबर that remains same. Additive identity. Additive identity for rationals, right? So this is the fourth property, that is the existence of the additive identity. It means what should we add to a given rational number so that the given rational number does not lose its identity. Next, look at the last property, that is the existence of additive inverse. Fifth property is existence of you can write existence of additive inverse. It's very important property. Inverse. Let's see, right? So what is the meaning of this property, existence of additive inverse? And it's very important property. Additive inverse means the opposite of a number. Opposite of a number. If I talk about opposite to a positive number, you can say it's an active number, or opposite to a negative number is a positive number, right? So what is the property of additive inverse in mathematics? In mathematics, actually the additive inverse of a number, let's suppose I have a number, additive inverse of a number, if I take p by q, additive inverse of a number. So is additive inverse of a number is a number when added to a given number yields to 0, means it creates the sum as 0. It creates the sum as 0. What is actually meaning? See the additive inverse. If I have a rational number p by q, it's my number. What type of number it is? It is a rational number. So what should we add to this rational number? The last property we have seen that what should be added to this p by q so that the answer remains p by q. Now here, what should be added to p by q so that the sum is equal to 0? So that the sum is equal to 0. Definitely what we will add? We will add the negative of its number. Negative of its number. That is minus p by q. Minus p by q, or you can say minus p, or you can write this one. No problem. Either you can place the bracket for whole, or you can write the bracket for the numerator. So this negative of this number, additive inverse, negative of this number is added to the given rational number so that it creates the sum is 0. This is our p by q is our given rational number. ये हमारा given rational number है. This is our given rational number. Right? It's our given rational number. What should we add to this rational number? What should we add to this rational number so that the sum of the two numbers is 0? Right? So we will add the negative of this number, because the negative and the positive two numbers, they both cancel out. So this is called the additive inverse. It is just the opposite of a number. Opposite of a number. अगर मैं थोड़ा सा और आपको इसके बारे में बताऊं, You know very well about the number line. What is number line? Yes, it's a horizontal line that is marked at equal intervals. It is marked at equal intervals, or you can write negative numbers. Right. So this is our number line. Right. It's a horizontal line that is marked at equal intervals, and each equal distance is called, equal interval is called unit distance. You can see on this number line, actually it's what? It is a visual way of ordering numbers from smaller to the bigger, right? You can say, now see the number. If I take this number 2 is a whole number, 2 is a natural number, 2 is an integer. If I see its negative number, that is what? minus 2. So 2 का जो additive inverse, that is the negative of a number, that is minus 2, right? And that minus 2 is to the left of the 0, right? If I talk about this 3, or you can take minus 3. So what is the additive inverse of minus 3? So minus 3 additive inverse means the negative of this number, means जो साइन यहाँ पे है उसको चेंज कर दो, that is what? plus 3. Just it reverses its sign. When you add this 2, you will get 0. If I add 2 and minus 2, I will get 0. So what should be added? Just the reverse of the number, whether it is a positive number or it's a negative number. अगर आप positive number लेके जाओ, if you are considering the positive number, you will take its negative number as its additive inverse. If you are taking the negative number, and what is the additive inverse of a negative number? That is a positive number, just opposite its sign, right? Opposite its sign. If I will give you the example, if I give, what's the additive inverse? Additive inverse of minus 2 by 3. It's a negative number. Reverse its sign. You will get, that is positive 2 by 3. Right? So you can add the opposite of a number to a given number, so that the sum is 0. And as per the second property, that is the commutative property, you can add these two rational numbers in add order, or you can write minus p by q is added to p by q, just changing its order. And you know, you can add two rational numbers in any order, but our focus is on the additive inverse. Additive inverse is what should be added to a given number so that the sum is 0. So this is the fifth property of rational number for addition, right? Now we will take a simple example based on these 5 properties one by one, right? So सबसे पहले हम first property के base पे एक example लेते हैं, right? That is our property is closure property, and second property is the commutative property, right? So it's a very important property. It's very important. This fifth is very, very important, right? Means again, corresponding to every rational numbers, its negative rational number is minus p by q, so that the sum of these two rational numbers is 0, right? So this is the properties. So let's take an example based on these properties.